ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now. It's time to stretch and fetch. See what's cooking at our refreshment counter. You'll find your favorite foods and beverages, plus many new goodies to tempt your appetite and add to your evening's pleasure. Everything's the finest quality. So treat yourself now. Nine minutes to go to showtime. Popcorn rich with hot melted butter. All kinds of candy. Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. Eight minutes to go to showtime.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn. Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Seven minutes to go to showtime. Hot popcorn just popped. Fresh roasted peanuts.
starting it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Mostly because I just sort of fumbled through it. I made very, very glaring mistakes when I played through it the first time. And it's not so much that I found like stuff. I haven't watched anything. I haven't watched any videos of it. I still want to be playing this blind. But it was just something I sort of thought about later on. I was like, oh, I fucked that up. I did a really fucking stupid thing there. So I was just like, I'm going to restart this because I think literally this turn we're about to die because I fucked it up. I am good. I really like this game. So I played the first demo. I've watched a ton of videos on the first demo. I watched a bunch of videos on the second demo. And played that too. This game's really cool. I really, really like this cool game. As you say, it looks interesting. There's some gore. It's not very, very graphic. Anything I've seen that's very, very graphic. It's just creepy. I don't know if it's even necessarily scary. It's just creepy. The whole way through, I'm just smacking shit. I'm just hitting shit. Smacking. It just comes across like constant dread. It's constant. Also, I learned I've got hypermobility. I went to an osteopath sometime last week. And they're like, oh, whenever you sit down, do you like sit with your legs crossed? I'm like, yeah. They're like, yeah, well, you fucking got hypermobility. Got scared by your own hair in the dark. I had a friend. She would always get scared whenever she dyed her hair. And I haven't done this the same myself, but I totally get it. Whenever they dyed their hair and then saw themselves in the mirror, there's a like split second of going, wait, who the fuck is that? Oh, it's me. But that initial second of like, oh my god, who the hell is that person? Like, part of me like really, really understands that. I haven't talked to that person in ages. But how you all doing? How you doing, Pern? Thanks for dropping in. Always lovely to see you. Fred, of course, lovely to see you. I imagine I'll be seeing you actually soon. Relatively soon. In the grand scheme of things. IRL. And Beetle, hey, how you doing? Of course, Inconvenience, lovely to see you too. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to quickly just spiel over the game before we start it. Yeah, well, not new, like, not super soon, like, next year, but, I mean, like, soon in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of life. It's soon. It's still going to be next year, but it's not like tomorrow or anything like that, but I'm just like, yeah, there's something sort of planned. There's stuff in motion. It's happening. It is great to see you. It's absolutely great to see you, Major Inconvenience. Even though you're the one major inconvenience in my life, it is lovely to see you. We'll do a quick spiel of the game. This game was originally released as part of a horror pack. It was meant to be just sort of a one-off thing that wasn't released to the public. It was just released to a few streamers and content creators and stuff like that. It was a very, very short demo. The sort of gimmick for it is aliens or creatures or something have taken over the world. To stop them killing you, you need to let normal people in, but you can't tell who's normal, who's not. As the game goes on, you learn tests that allow you to figure out who's normal, who's not. You'll be conducting those tests every time you let somebody in, so you need to sort of balance who do you let into the place, who do you tell to fuck off, knowing that you have to let people in there. I believe there may be multiple cars? Multiple? Don't threaten me with that. Jesus. Oh, lovely to see you, babe. Lovely for you to spend your time off with me. Very kind of you. Hopefully it's a good day off. Hopefully you make the most of it. And we're just going to kick into it. I sort of did a very, very run-of-the-mill description of it, but as I say, you sort of, people knock on your door, they say hi, and you say, come in, and maybe they'll kill you, maybe they won't. That's really the game summed up in its most basic level. Also, it seems to be updated. Oh, Jesus, it's loud in my ear holes. So as I said, we're going to play a new game. We started it the day after it came out. Okay. I'm going to spoil something very, very quickly. That's the reason I'm restarting the game, Major. Because I fucked up. That's legit. She got killed. Like, legit, she's dead in my playthrough, and I don't want to live with that. We are restarting. In the demos, she couldn't die. In the demos, and it seems to be something with video games in general, it's very, very hard to have a child character die in a video game. That's why you can't kill kids in Fallout or Skyrim or like any RPG games. This is why there's no kids in Grand Theft Auto. It's really, really, really hard to push that through censors. This game must have, they obviously didn't do it for the demos, they didn't want to try it. This game must have done it and gone, look, we need it for the tone, that this kid can actually die in this world, to really set the scene, set the horrible, horrible world that you're set in. However, the fact that she did, I'm just like, well, I fucked up, big time. She got by, they're called visitors in this, she got by one of the visitors, and I was just like, that happened, and another mistake happened that I think was going to kill me, that I just didn't understand what I did. And I'm like, and it wasn't until like after the stream was like, oh shit, I fucked up. Like, I fucked up bad, so we're starting new. This intro wasn't in the demo. Actually, we just got back from my trip. I didn't notice this. So the first test you do, the teeth, I did not notice that the first time we played this. The first test you do is, you learn multiple tests as the game goes on. Things that will tell you if somebody's a visitor, a monster, what you're going to call them or not. The first one you learn is they have perfect teeth. So, I think the sort of idea of the game is all the stuff you learn. You learn they get perfect teeth, they have red eyes, as in, you know, bloodshot eyes. They have bare armpits. What's the other ones? I can't remember what the other one is. We're gonna have a knock at the door for a bit. I'm gonna pause. Hopefully it doesn't keep the knock going. Dirty hands, thank you. So they're all things that like anybody could have, right? Like, my nails are relatively clean right now. In fact, I got nail polish on. But I get dirty fingernails all the time. Am I a visitor? So I think the sort of gimmick for this is, and as I haven't played the full thing, I haven't watched any videos on it, don't spoil it for me. I think there's going to be a whole thing of like, is this legit or not? Like, is there aliens? Is there not aliens? Is it a government conspiracy? I think that's going to be part of it. The other thing I noticed in this, and we won't be able to do it now, no. We can check ourselves in this one as well. I don't know what that means. Like, I think that's really interesting. You can check yourself in the demo. But in the full game, you can check yourself before you wreck yourself. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird's going on with the sun. And they're telling people, and that there are people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being at home alone is dangerous. So he came over to make sure you don't get hurt, or worse. I can look after myself, thank you. I'm sure you can. But I'm not sure you understand how dangerous it is to be alone right now. How about I just stay with you one night just in case? It really helped put my mind at ease. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. So the whole game sort of revolves around... Oh, I wish I knew the phone number. There's a hidden achievement that I did see. People come to your door every night. You let them in. You don't let them in. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're laying out on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. I love the look of this game. This is what sold me on it completely. It's just, it looks so pretty in my mind. And I like, not like pretty, but like, just such an interesting look. Yeah, it's very much like that. I know there's a few other games like that. One of them I bought recently. Well, I had the first game, but I bought the sequel recently called Not Tonight, which I really liked. I like the first one a lot, and that's just exactly the same. It's sort of, yeah, it's like, who do you let in, who do you trust, who do you not trust? A skinny dog is on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no lights on the windows. Looks like his family's asleep. Yeah, but the whole aesthetic to this is just really, really cool. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. So none of this stuff was in the demo. You couldn't interact with anything. For whatever reason, they've added this stuff. I don't know what it means. The curtain, or in the nightstand is something else. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. I don't know what any of that means. Again, no spoilers if you know. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission from the sun. I know, you couldn't... What's the point? The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully across the stage in strong, delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. I'm going to pause very, very briefly. There's two things I hate about this game. And this game was generally potentially going to be my game of the year. Like, legitimately, I really love the game. I like the look, I like the story, I like the concept. I'm very much an indie game guy. But, and it's in loads of games. This is in AAA titles, this is in almost every game ever. it has a constant reminder to you to what to do. So that noise you heard before, that is the radio. So you can tune on the radio and hear news reports on the radio as well. So you watch TV, you listen to radio, all the stuff you interact with. And also the door just knocks non-stop. And I get that probably would happen in real life, but it's just like, alright, I know I'm meant to go to the door. You don't need to knock constantly to remind me. I get it, and loads of games do it all the time. They always do that whole bit of dialogue that's like, maybe I should look upstairs. Maybe they don't. Maybe I should be. It's just like, no, I want to explore. Like, let me explore without bugging me every 2 fucking seconds. I get it. I bet the radio one wasn't the demo. So I bet the radio one was like feedback. It's like, I didn't know I could use the radio. Why aren't you clicking yet? It's a video game. Click everything. It genuinely bugs me. Anyway, we can watch it. Oh no, we can't watch the TV again. Nothing else on the TV tonight. Or today. We don't need to read that. It's just a quick explanation of how you use the radio. Which we got straight away. Hello, this is the emergency service dispatch. How can I help you? People, can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Those are strange voices on the radio. Don't leave the house until dark. No, that guy that haunts the streets at night, the pale one, he's not human. Exactly. Wear sunscreen. Thanks. Good advice. We can't do anything else from radio. Looks like I won't be picking up any more radio broadcasts today. The radio's sort of weird. You got one, even though it's got the 2 knobs, the right one tunes it. You sort of tune it until you can hear it clearly. You can hear it, plus you can see the words become clearer. Sometimes it's on different bands. Yeah, this is the biggest thing people complain about. I have looked at the discussion page. I haven't seen any spoilers on it as of when I looked. Was it on the discussion page? Might have been reviews. Either way, I read somewhere someone's complaining about it. The kombucha is how you save the game, and you've only got one. It does look a bit like pee. I actually get what they're doing. When I first saw it, I was like, how the fuck is that kombucha? Like, who's looking and going, oh yeah, that looks like kombucha. But I get it. I think that it's meant to be like fermenting stuff in the cup. I understand it now. I don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. So there seems to be some ongoing story about your dad in this, which I never uncovered as long as we played it. One of those magazines where you find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. I mean, I do like talking to myself. I do have to confess that. Heh, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy stuff for the holidays. Now who the hell needs it? Damn, so it's true after all. Well then everything makes sense. Or everything I said makes sense even. We don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker ourselves down. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them that someone's in the house with you. Why do I need other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful, or share some interesting information. What's that quote from? It feels like a quote from something, but I can't place it. So you choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look at strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. You can talk as much as you like. And it should be great to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source for info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is survive. I haven't seen the musical, and I don't know why. I legit don't know why. Because I genuinely quite like musicals. I'm really gutted that I'm not going to go to one of the musicals next year. I saw a musical on Broadway when I was in New York, and I loved it. It's called & Juliet. It's not retelling. It's like the sequel to Romeo and Juliet, but all the music from it is from like that guy who wrote like all of the pop songs in the world. Like there's that one guy in Norway who's like wrote Britney Spears' greatest hits and Christina Aguilera's greatest hits, and like he wrote like everything. So it's all his songs. It's just like all these like great pop belters. It's so good. But I saw it in New York, loved it to pieces. It's coming here, and I won't be able to go. I'm real gutted. I think you have. I just haven't listened to it. I just still haven't sat down and listened to it, which is my fault. I know it'll be on. Spotify. But yeah, I just don't know why. I don't know why. I genuinely like musicals. I've seen tons. I've seen Les Mis. I've seen the classics. I've seen Wicked. I've seen Cats. You know, I've seen them, but I've never watched or listened. And I've even got the Beetlejuice mug right now. So, like, what kind of fan am I? I meant to show you Beetle, and I'm not going to show you tonight because I can't be bothered going upstairs. But when I bought it, I genuinely thought of you. I bought the Wednesday makeup set. They did a line of Wednesday makeup, so I didn't buy the blush or contour because I don't need that. But I got the eyeliner, I've got nail polish, I've got the lipstick, I've got the eyeliner. I was like, I have to buy it. I want it. So it's like, I genuinely was like, oh, Beetle would like that. But I can't be bothered going upstairs. So, like, I genuinely can't be asked going up and, like, searching for it. But it's cool because the eyeliner is shaped as her cello. The lipstick is not shaped as, but it's got, like, thing on top of it. And the eyeshadow is like a holographic thing, and when you one of those things, when you move it, it just changes. It changes the picture. It's my favorite shirt. It's kitties. It's dogs. Lots of kitties. Lots of dogs. it's my like favorite shirt in the world. I'm sure the government will help us. But yeah, I had to get it when I saw it, and it was on discount, which is even better. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tonight. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 139621. Keep in touch on the phone. That would have been good. If it was, crack a beer and get some sleep. I think... I don't know if it's in the full version. I think... oh, there we go. I was going to say, I remember in the demo there was a bug that would go across and if you clicked you got an achievement. And I didn't do it in my playthrough, so maybe we'll still get an achievement. Oh, we can click that. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box up or not. Been studying for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. Nothing else clickable in here. You can't check yourself day one, which makes sense, I guess. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room gets spilled into another. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. Doesn't appear there's anything else clickable there. I'm gonna mildly cheat, and by mildly cheat I mean I'm gonna, just to get an achievement. I'm an achievement hog. I need to look up the number. I know there's an achievement for calling the number too early. Where is it? No. Where are you? I just need to see what the number is. Triple 451. You learn the number in the game. It's just I couldn't remember. I didn't note it down. Hello, you reached the FEMA hotline. How can I help you? FEMA, what's that? Before she can finish, a loud male voice burst through the line. Are you a total moron? Hang up the phone now. There we go. We got an achievement. Calling a number before it's meant to be like accessible in the game. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack around, I guess. We need to drink the beer, don't we? Bish, sure makes me sleepy. I should go to bed. By the way, I brought you a case. Bear, my brother-in-law works in a brewery. Not went back before you hit the sack. It'll make you real sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation one day, drink a beer and relax. I don't know why you'd ever do that. So, if you look in the top left, I know it's covered by my little things. We'll move it out of the way. Move those over here. Those little two icons are how much energy we have. If we drink coffee, we get more. For a couple days, we don't get it for a long time, but we get it for like, I think, 3 days. So we can only actually test 2 people a day. The demo, the full game is way harder than the demo. There's somebody at the door. Festa, he's at the door. This is the little girl that Inconvenience was talking about. Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared. There's lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing us to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. Are you afraid of the visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. But I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed here real quiet. No one saw me. Have a good day. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game, Daddy. I'm gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. Then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Poor kid. Oh. Can I come in? I was taking shelter down at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? It's lunch! Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. For mild spoilers, it was the same in both versions of the demo, it was the same in the full version. The first 2 people are always the same, and it's obviously to teach the mechanic. So the first person is normal, this guy's gonna be all clear. The second person is a visitor, so we're gonna turn down the second person. regardless. In the demo, that was all you got the first night. You just got the 2 people just to teach you mechanic. I think kind of stupidly they removed that for this, because it sort of makes sense that you got 2 testing energies, that you'd have 2 people to test and that would be it. But in the full game, I think you get like 3 or 4 people the first night, so it makes it way harder. But I don't mean to harm any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? He's not the pale man. I'll point out the pale man when he's here, but no, he's not the pale man. The pale man does knock on your door. No, he's baked. He's baked in the hot sun. The pale man doesn't even look pale, in all fairness. They don't sort of convey it very well. I still love the look to this. Like, legitimately. Their stick to this whole game is just my absolute jam. Like, this is what I love. You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never gonna get a straight fucking ass asking directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why don't you think they'll be any different? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside, wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. If I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete arsehole. Alright, come on in. Thank you. He looks so weird. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Can I get another knock? Hello? Sorry to bother you. So, visitor. Every single time this is a visitor. So we're going to tell him to go away. It's just so hot out today. Didn't TV said we should go out in the sun, so... Could you, maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I live out near the city. That troll over there is getting it pretty bad, as you can imagine. It looks totally normal to me. I don't know if it's a look thing for this, so I haven't... And it could be. I don't know. The 2 things I don't know. Is it... Like, are all the characters the same every time? Like, are all the characters... if you find one as a visitor, are they going to be a visitor every time you play this game? If you know what I mean. Or is there a random dice roll outside of these 2, which are always one human, one not? But all the other rest random? Secondly, is there any tells you can tell by looking at them? Like, just from here? Because I believe there's an achievement or an ending or something like that. At least it was in the demo, where you don't let a visitor in at all, ever. So, like, can you tell by looking? Maybe it's the iPhone. I genuinely don't know. Like, I do not know the answer to that question. But if there's, like, an achievement or, like, a secret where you can't let any bad people in, how the fuck are you meant to do that if it's random? Actually, I worked a register at the local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here, with these visitors everywhere, and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me to be over soon, please. Yeah, you should leave. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. The other thing that you need to do, like, by just purely testing, is I know some of the characters if you say no to them, like, not all of them will just fuck off straight away. Like, she left straight away. I don't know if all of them do that. As in, I think some... Well, no, some definitely don't. Some will give you, like, here's energy drink to let me stay. Here's some cigarettes to let me stay. Here's some coffee to let me stay. Here's some kombucha to let me stay. I don't know how you know who's who. There's like another one I kind of like, ooh, do I cheat for, but I'm not going to. Something very bad is developing within. The Southern Leo in the 5th house, I can see it so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? I'm not a Leo. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Thanks for dumbing all that on my already troubled mind. She said I'm a Leo, so fair enough. It's confirmed now. My birth date has changed. All because of this crazy lady at my door. I understand this is stressful for you. Your Capricorn rising. I actually don't know any of that. I know what my star sign is, but I don't know like the other bookend parts. I actually don't know what I am on that sort of scale. You're juggling several constellations within you. You're a complex person. You can use affirmations to reach depths of an inner cosmos. You understand that, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Yeah, fine, just come on in. I want crazy. Delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. This powerful... Oh, I think there's something about her. I don't know, I can't remember. I think there's something special about this character. Looks like no one else is coming tonight, so yeah, you get 3 people first night. There's definitely silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I love how the curtains move. Like, that feels real scary to me because it feels so real. I will say now, I haven't experienced any jump scares in this. I don't know if that's a thing or not a thing. So I can't promise there's going to be no jump scares. I would bet there would be. Like, as a betting man, as someone who's had a Game Boy a few times in my life, I definitely bet. I definitely bet there's going to be a jump scare in this. I simply punch it as problem solved then. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something that pay you no mind. So, at one point, you get a cat. And the cat moves this rug here. I don't know if it's the cat's actually like really, really important to the game. We'll get to the cat when we get to it, but the cat moves the rug here, and underneath the rug is a trapdoor. And it goes into a basement area. I was constantly certain, to the absolute point where I didn't like properly explore the basement. But I'm like, there's gonna be a fucking jump scare down here. So whenever I looked in the basement, I just like looked and left, and that was it. I just like took a peek down and like, that's enough. And we got some maid dancing. I'm gonna change that in mode at some point because I've got enough dancing ones. I think I need. It's gonna be a May one still. We're gonna keep May. I've been meaning to do like for ages. There's loads of stuff I've been meaning to do, just haven't done. I haven't changed the hug message. I've been meaning to do that, and I've been meaning to change the emote. At some point, it will. It will happen. are just being especially lazy. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Or they're not anymore, they've left. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family are waiting for him to come back home. Well, he should be there by now. So, sucks to be him, I guess. I think that's everything you can do. Yeah, it's just... The emote one's going to be the harder one. I know what I want for it. Because I sort of need... I don't want to have like too many of the same things, so that's why we've got 2 ones that's sort of dancey ones. So I don't need like 3 dancey ones. So I'm going to redraw one I've seen of May nodding. Just going like that. I'm going to like redraw that. Good afternoon, here's the news. And there's the radio. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders the last few nights surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. Now over to Just a Moment. Our studios received urgent transmission contact with a phenomenon we're calling the visitors. Or regarding a phenomenon we're calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts. That's my favorite one I've done. The only thing I don't like about that, and I'm also doing it here, and it's just a like bad habit or bad posture. But I'm like hunched over. I'm like even more hunched over than I was there. Like I'm like kind of like kneeling. I think it's because I had my camera quite low, like the camera I recorded the image of. So I sort of had to like hunch down to like pose for it. That's the only thing I don't like about that. I really liked that emo. Like I think it came out real nice. But I wish I just like changed it. I wish I didn't have like me going like that. Eyewitness accounts describe them as being creatures that can imitate appearance of behavior of humans. I can't stop. I just can't stop winking. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified by a telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. We saw the thing at the start, the billboard advertising the teeth cleaning thing. So I think that was like the hint that maybe this is all on the up and up. Early reports seem to back this up. And one of the visitors, that's what it is. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. We're gonna do the radio first, I was just gonna keep fucking buzzing at us. And now for our new program. Yes, I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Is that how it works? Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. I wonder if that's a real email. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We won't accept anything else. I've also wondered with this if, because that radio broadcast wasn't in the demo. I can't remember what was for day 2, but it wasn't that. But I've also like always wondered, did they fuck up there, and is that going to be patched out? Because at this point in time, can't send dick pics. Damn it! Feet or pics. I like the fact that both of you made the joke. No feet pics. Damn. That's how I make my money. But yeah, at this point in the game, the only thing that you're meant to know is that the teeth are the identifying sign. We have no other indicator. We don't know about the fingernails, we don't know about the eyes yet. It feels like they put that too early and sort of cocked it up a bit. Buying groceries used to be trudging down to the store, but with 4Rest, you can get anything you need by picking up the phone. Just call 711-441 and get your groceries back to your door for the next day. 4Rest, a delicious relaxation right at home. Well, we're going to need to do that. In fact, we are going to do that after this. Good afternoon. Here's the weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even more higher temperatures coming over a week. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether the sun alone can negatively affect our health, but to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from going outside. I mean, it's quite extreme that, like, you're going from, we don't know if it's going to be okay, but third-degree burns, maybe. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Damn it! Sunscreen ain't the answer. We're gonna make phone calls. You should be able to click these as well. That should be something that gets patched in, I think. This is like a simple, rather than needing to type in the number every time, just click it. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple of people in yet? If not, you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter doesn't really like it. But what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. But I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. How did you sort out food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of the time. I remember right, you did too. But you want something special, there's a food delivery service for Rest. I don't know the number, but you'll catch the TV on the radio or ads. The TV or radio ads even. God, I'm being dyslexic there. Got any questions? That's it. That's all we got. It's cool for Rest. I think we're going to order the coffee. So we'll only have the coffee or the energy drink. Hello, you've reached 4S Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Oh, you get 2 cans. 2 cans. So the coffee allows us to have an extra energy point for a couple days. Energica will restore 1 of these, 1 energy point. Coffee in them, please. Well, since you're asking, open up. I've got coffee right here. We'll do the coffee, I think. It's got a longer term gain. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. I think that's a translation error. You do get it tonight. There's sort of a few bugs in this that they need to fix. So it should say tonight. The other thing is if we call whole day delivered coffee, no, it's just 1, like it's just tonight. If you call for Rest tomorrow, they'll say you still got a delivery coming, even though they've delivered to you already. So they've sort of cocked up something there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is meant to take 2 nights, and maybe you're actually right. Major, like I think they might have fucked it up. It's meant to be like not tonight, but tomorrow. It's meant to come, but they just pissed it up somehow. I did see there's an update, so maybe they fixed it. The fortune teller is here. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction with the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened but never spoke. You know what it say, if Jupiter's at the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet and a sign of closed doors. I'm going to test you. I need to test you. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist. But let us do the tests. I shall see right through you anyway. Teeth, take a look. That's... I think you're a visitor. Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am! Those are pretty white. In the cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. Do you wish to see your destiny in them? You wish to shoot me because of my teeth? Why she got 60? Well, she got a lot of teeth as well. I think she's a visitor. You wish to shoot me because of my teeth? Surely you can sense it's not in me. No, Mars and Venus is simply a quarrel. I think we're gonna get you. I think those were white. So, fingers crossed she's not human. If we kill you, you'll be doomed too. She was a visitor. It is quite gory. I legit forgot about, like, if you kill a visitor, it's quite... you got their head blown off. I believe, if you kill or a human dies, she just had her hand to be fun. She'd be up, ready to go. I believe if a human dies, they turn into a trash bag. Like, I think it's meant to be a body bag, but they're in a trash bag. Yes, was this something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun turning on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under stress. Some dove head first into a bottle. But me? Well, it was the rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed to the bar, screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everyone but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Molten hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? We're gonna test you. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in the odor of sadness and smoke. Yeah, those aren't white. Those are pretty yellow. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. Alright. We'll trust you. I don't think we've got anything else to do. So, go. Night, everyone. Hello? The one thing that's gonna, like, fuck me up this game, because it is currently 12:15 here. It's after midnight. By the time I go to sleep, go to bed, it's going to be like 2 in the morning. Another game I played ages ago, actually the first Fears of Fathom, with the break-in. And this is going to do the same because it's just set in the house. To go to my bedroom, I have to go past, like, gigantic glass doors, which, like, look out onto the night. And the curtains are always open, so you can just see through them. And when I played the first Fears of Fathom and had to go to bed that night, I was like, I'm definitely gonna see some motherfucking face at my window, and I'm gonna piss and shit myself, and that's it. And this game's making me think the same thing. I'm gonna walk past that door tonight. There's gonna be somebody at it, looking in on me. And I'm gonna piss and shit right there. Hi, for rest delivery here. Living deliveries were still running. You know? I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but it's huge risk. A risk is huge no matter how you slice it. This damn sun, that moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish you got has to pay your tips for lugging around the heavy stuff. Anyway, sorry, that's sidetracked. Would you sip the delivery? Here you go, coffee times 1. Have a good day. Night. Still not used to that. So we're only gonna have one. We're gonna have 2 tests again. Kid, how things holding up in your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot for long. Can't roam like I used to no more. I hate to do that to your son. What do you ever been to find here? Here in town? Just need a place to rest my bones, kid. Ever since the damn business with the sun, we crawling out of their holes. Telling you, son, they're up to something. They need to be put down. Where are your weapons in? I had a rifle, damn near got me killed. Wait till I passed that statue while sleeping. I hightailed it out of there. You bet your ass they fired it. Vomit idea of fun. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. We'll let this guy in. I knew you were soft. You got some back going, kid. We'll wipe him out. Won't let no vomit and whiff in the mile of this place. This is a new person. I haven't seen this person before. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Hey now. No hard feelings? Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Now there's not much point in that. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. Was digging a grave, some fella ordered. He was standing there watching me work. Was digging and digging and bam. The shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock. But no, a hand reached up into the soil. It was a visitor crawling out of the ground. That guy, he just laughed. Ran like hell, didn't look back. Didn't dare go home, figured it's safer in a crowd. Gonna let you in as well, thanks. Be quick with the door, right? Terrified those visitors might be right behind me. How many more are we gonna get? Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you seen how gnarly this thing's out there are? What the hell's going on? People were for real with me, dude. What did I miss? How did you miss this? The sun is flaring up, burning people alive during the day. No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie, the one with the bull dude. He's thinking of, it's not the sun, it's the asteroid, but this is what the fuck is it called? Armageddon. So all we're gonna do is send the team of badass hero astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launch. Mission to stop the world from ending. Let's go, radical dude. Oh, and the team has 4 people, like totally golden survival number. What the hell are you even saying? Dude, I know exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, sci-fi writers have already written what the future's gonna be like. Like they go space brain and predict crazy tech stuff before it even happens. Imagine if we went to space and started sending letters to aliens. Whoa. Totally wild, dude. My homie read a zine where it happened. Alright, I'll chillax. Come on, let me in. We'll let him in. Yo, appreciate it, my man. This might be the baddest thing to happen to me, like, ever. Should totally make a movie about this someday. Is that everybody? Looks like no one else coming to cool. So if it was anybody else, we weren't taking it. That was it. There's the pale man that we were talking about earlier. A man as pale as death itself, standing on the footpath. The strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel him gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passed by your house. Whoa. It's exactly like me. Whoa, dude. Though, that one's a bit more whoa-like. The bodies of the teenager are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh, rip. They did. They're sleeping, the kids. Yeah, they're just sleeping. They're having a nap. Having a nap, just having a wee nap on the ground. You see a neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. I don't know if you got any visitors in the house or if your visitors outnumber your humans, but if we go to sleep and we have a visitor slash more visitors than not, somebody will get murdered tonight. So we know the tall guy is human. So if theoretically everybody we just let in is a visitor, we're fucked. Smells like somebody's a visitor. Somebody just got killed. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anonymous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors showing no signs of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated to FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by the yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has been discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Scientists say this helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. So I'm guessing Thomas dead? Yeah. See, plastic bags. We lost one already. Damn. Have your eyes become red? I love that. Ever feel like a plastic bag? I hate the lyrics of song, but it's a good song. Don't let the blood take your body. Call our experts immediately at 767-464. Like, Katy Perry's actually got, like, some great pop tunes, like old stuff. I mean, her new stuff's fucking terrible. The concept of evil spirit can enter your body with pernicious aura and provide you with enhanced protection. We are going to drink our coffee. We've got one extra thing, but obviously it's not full. It will be full tomorrow. Stay sharp. Any of us could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger kid. Lives away out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out about what's going on. Decided I shouldn't let one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. So what if one of them was a visitor? Sweet, what if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, and it's just my throat while I sleep. Why are you here then? Hell, I'm laying there till son of a gun get his hands on me. He's the reason I gone and left my cabin. See in your eyes, you see them too, ain't you, son? You saw the tall pale visitor too? So I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If you only knew what I'd been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a bed tomorrow and you hear it all. Let's test you, though. I mean, those are pretty dirty. Fuck. So the problem is, and one of the things I think I should have thought about this, is I think there's like hints where specifically, and I don't know this shit. Who else did we let in? We let in a stoner. We let in this weird person. So what I was gonna say is, because the guy, like the other guy's a stoner. I imagine if we did the eye test on him, his eyes would be green because he's stoned, right? That guy was a gravedigger. Oh no, this guy's a gravedigger. I got them confused. I should have shot the other guy. His hands would make sense that they'd be dirty. Fuck. I think I've screwed up. Ocean visitors will go back underground. Huh? On my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Seems kind of like a library, you know? But there's books out for reading, they just lie there quiet. They know every grave, who's where, how their arms are folded, what suit they had on, their names. And one day, digging a fresh hole, right? And one day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. The paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy did for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. The dead man disappears. Is that like dying all over again? We're gonna check your teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you just don't find bones. Well, that is a fuck teeth. So you're clear. Subdued. We're not about talking to you. We're skipping that. I don't know what we're meant to do. I think we should have shot him like cocked up. I think you're dead tonight. Or tomorrow, should I say. Let's call our neighbor. Hey neighbor, you saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. For the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. For all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. Back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I tried to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed him? It was that pale tool thing. Thought it only killed people who stayed inside. Thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, would head straight back home. But I didn't think about what she might see. I don't need to do anything else. I need to watch the TV shows. Turmoil, terror, and suffering are all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. Those brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from a visitor invasion. So far, the agency identified 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about anything suspicious around you, any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand in a notice, slip, and have them visit FEMA. And if you set a wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 000451. To help us help you. Support FEMA and join us in the fight against visitors. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common: they were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing the vicious murder. Police assembled a sketch on the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is a slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes wears the skin of a different person. The information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you're alone. That is all for now. We're going to sleep. I think we've done all we can. We just hope we get lucky with whoever's at the door tonight. Oh, well, there you go. We should let him in. Come on in. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you have yourself here. I like it. I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes. So, you alone? No? It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows when they'll be in a few days. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth has been cleansed of sin. Apparently also knows when you're lying. That makes sense. I mean, I can't imagine the game's gonna be as easy as just like lying to him. When I played the demo, I don't think I've ever had no one in the house. I don't think I've ever had no one in the house full stop. Anytime I played this. But when I played the demo, I did the whole thing of like saying, yeah, I'm alone. And he killed you, obviously. So even if you do have people in the house, he'll come in and kill you. The earth has been cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. And we're on a path to a pure, new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? Still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and pour us alive without purpose. It's cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world and has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. And it is a blessing I will send within, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. What happened to you? What does that have to do with me? We should all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You definitely see, and that's why you're still alive. No, it's not him. I vaguely remember one person who gives that stuff. I don't remember if this guy does, but we're going to say, come in. I think he was saying no. So you can only have set number of people in places, and everybody, like, characters always go to the same place every time. So the stoner will always go to the bathroom. This guy always goes to the bathroom as well. And I think he will tell us, oh, the stoner's there, I'm not going to go in. Yeah. Human, I cannot enter while that super baked dude is hiding inside. The sun decrees it so. The shadow snuffs out the righteous light. Out of them, out, out. The reason why I think this is good is I didn't test the stoner dude. And I think he must be a visitor since the tall guy died. So we know the or at least we assume the other guy who's in the kitchen is a visitor. Pretty confident because he's got dirt under his nails. Pretty confident the stoner dude is a visitor as well. This guy we have no idea, but at least lowers the number down to like 1. correct, human. The blessing of the holy beings will shine in your eyes. Now, where's the fridge? So we meet again. This guy doesn't come in, he just gives you like a message. I remember things were different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. He was in the demo. It's a strange thing, I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Which should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago, perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. Feels things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit a dream of another? Or we are the ones who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think on it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. This may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I don't explain how yet. I'm certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. For me, I'd have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. No one else is coming tonight, so we only had the one guy. We only had one person who's kicked out the other guy. And we had the food delivery as well, but I only had one person move in. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, a small squad was sent here from the city to provide security for the female employees. You saw fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down a creepy visitor. Hopefully. Doesn't sound like a nice guy. The charred husks of teenage bodies lie on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Two female employees are standing next to the bodies, writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. Hate to think what kind of diseases would spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. I'm guessing it was like they're testing them? Pardon me. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Can't do anything else right now, so I guess it's bedtime. Come on. No one died. Brilliant. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they've organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting on those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, knowing the creatures have increased photosensitivity caused by the eyes becoming inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, we'll report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Let's say we're going to do our radio first. Okay, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Don't you understand? Today we'll be discovering the truth about the visitors with a special guest, the doctor of scientists, and respective employee of... Drum roll. Where are they going to be from? Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There's mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. So this was in the demo as well. I think this is like slightly a hint to the fact that maybe this is all bullshit. visitors aren't even actually a thing. Stay sharp, any one of us could be a visitor. So what's the story? Got me that bear? We'll give him a bear. That'll do, kid. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping myself to myself. And one day, this fella gone up and showed up desperate. Starts banging on the door, begging me to let him in. But I ain't just gone cuckoo just yet. He was pale and shaken up, like he'd seen death itself. No clue how he got that deep into the woods. Didn't look like no hawk I'd seen before, so I told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle and that sent the varmint running. Figured that's the last I saw of him. And then what? I was sure I'd never seen hide or hair of him again. The lady he done found me. But I saved the tale for another time. Let me guess, you're up with this beer involved? You're sharp, I'll give you that, kid. Don't speak unless it matters. Let's bring it back tomorrow and I'll tell you how it ends. I think we've got unlimited beers. But we do need to test you. What up? What do you want to check? Eyes. You know, my kids don't... kid, my eyes used to be sharp as a pin. But as that lust running, they're nothing but red. I was taking that some vomit and if we do it, it'll shoot something into my eyes. It's like all the damn now. I think that's just an excuse. I think you're a visitor. Easy kid, that's smart, something fierce. But I'll get him. Yeah, I think that's dirty nails, red eyes, that's enough. But I'll get him every last one of them, tear him apart with my own bare hands. We couldn't live in peace again. Easy, son. You go around shooting amputees too when they ain't got nails to show? Pull me to a dock and check my eyes after they're done fixing them. I mean, come on. How many people did we let? Because we got multiple tests. Damn right, kid. Let's look at his teeth, just out of curiosity. I mean, there you go. It's like all of them. It's a fucking trifecta. Of course, my teeth for what? I ain't savage, son. I wipe my ass too if that's important. Yeah, fuck off. See how the varmints feels before I blast them? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, bud. You gotta go. Alright, what about you? Unlistening human, speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human. My faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the holy sun itself, for she protects us. It's gonna hurt come winter. That's gonna smart. It is quite violent, but I don't really notice it. Like, the thing that sort of sticks with me more in this game is just still the bleakness of it. It's like very dark and depressing, but in like a way I quite like. It's so atmospheric. The graphics have a really bleak look. The music has a bleak sound to it. But it doesn't feel like depressing just for depressing's sake. It's like, this is really interesting. It's an interesting idea. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it will incinerate us all. Bullshit. It's righteous anger, directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics. For they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath the scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and surprise when they find themselves burned. Heretics? You heard right, human. Femur damned heretics. They identify in processes that are beyond our control. They control regular people. They stick their noses where they don't belong. May the sun incinerate the beamless assholes from my mother into that puddle. I gotta test you, sorry, bud. What do you want to check? Do teeth first. You look so like somebody that's gonna have grubby teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Until you stood up for the truth. They fell for a martyrs. You can see that for yourself. I mean, they're pretty wide. we will check one more thing. We've only got one more test we can do. I'm going to say Hans. He's obsessed with the sun, so he's probably got blood red eyes, regardless. As I imagine there's going to be... If not, they should. Like, this is just, like, what makes sense in my head. That there'll be things that certain people have, there'll be signs, but you can sort of tell based on their character. So this guy's obsessed with sun. He probably looks at the sun all the time. He's probably going to have red eyes. The stoner guy is probably going to have red eyes. There's probably going to be some people with white teeth who are like really particular about their health. The grave digger's probably going to have dirty fingernails because he's a grave digger. If they haven't done that, that's stupid. But I think that's what they should do. And I'm just going to treat it like that. We're going to test their hands. As you wish, my friend. Hold his holy nails as much as you like. A trainer to absorb the beneficial sunlight from them. Open bare bottoms, of course. He has clear nails. So I think we'll let him go. I'm going to trust him for now. Those nails were pretty clean. Let's see if we can order stuff again. See, I think there must be a glitch, and hopefully they fix this. So we can't accept your order right now. You already have a pending delivery in our system, so we can't. They got a pending. They were delivered. Why do you have a pending delivery? Makes no sense. I think the food was meant to be delivered today, or the coffee was meant to be delivered today. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murderers, the soldiers, FEMA. Even showed up my door last night. Asked about the people staying there, scribbled something down on the tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know, they said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better to think they would just get us to a safe place. No way in hell I ain't letting that happen with my dead body. Those bastards so much lay a finger on them, I'll tear them apart. That's a good thing they didn't take your daughter. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they got everything under control. But how did they do that when... How did they even spot the signs when they were just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Never thought we'd end up living through these interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions, not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need something to ask of you. Something happens to me promising me you look after my daughter. Well, considering last time, I can't promise anything. You really want to help her? She's just scared. I don't want her to be left alone. Damn, I gotta run. Bye, neighbor. Actually, it just meant like I can't guarantee she'll stay alive. She died in my playthrough. I don't know if I've missed anything on the TV. Hope not. Good evening. That's annoying. So, one of the mechanics of this, and it makes sense, right? Like just from a gameplay perspective. Because otherwise you could just like have... We're kind of comfortable that the two people in our house Oh, appreciate you hanging out, Beetle, as long as you did. Totally get it that you need to duck off. So I just needed to pause so I could read your message. Like, look after yourself. That's what's important. Go get some rest. Go do whatever you need. Go for a walk. Whatever you need to do. Look after yourself first and foremost. Appreciate you dropping by. Appreciate you hanging out as always. It's always nice to see you. It's always nice to have a little bit of chat, a little bit of banter. Hope you've been well. We'll catch up at some point soon, no doubt. And have a good day. I was going to say, these guys, though you can just do the mechanic of like, have people with guaranteed are healthy. FEMA will come along and take people from you. So, we're about to lose somebody. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around the neighborhood, checking with residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if they'll put you at your ease. Anyway, visits rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you gonna help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, then we have to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to save Scar. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course. We can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to the laboratory. Have them complete a few tests. We can make sure everything's above board, and then we'll send them back. They never come back. I don't believe they ever come back. In the demo, they didn't. And I did kind of wonder, it's like, oh, is that just because the demo's only a few days long, and that you're just not going to get them back because the demo's not long enough? I don't believe they come back. I think this is just a mechanic to make sure you don't sort of semi-cheat. Then you go, okay, I've got no visitors in the place. And just like keep turning the day over and over and just like go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep. Or, you know, wake up, go to the door, say, go away, go away, go away. And wait for the game to finish. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Until the gravedigger. Have a good night. So we're stuck with a crazy sun worshipper. Another new character. I've never encountered this guy before either. Hello there. Tell me. Can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? No, I'm not with FEMA. Oh good, that means I can trust you. You see, standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation with ours, they're required to. So, if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth, which means I can share something big with you. What are you talking about? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall in from your eyes. They should bring in proof the moon landing was fake. Oh my god, wasn't it? The government mind control. From fast food. Yes, really and finally. The truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does it even mean? The abomination of science. Well, you're welcome to come in. I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Here she is. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. Killed my dad. Who did? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. That's the fire. Well, you're obviously coming in. You will help me. I'm scared. Oh, there's more people? Fuck. Oh, we have to let her in. Shit. Shit. The problem is she can be a visitor when I play through. If this is random, we'll find out because when I played it, she was a visitor. What I'm worried about is we've got one person who isn't, who's the crazy sun coldest guy in the toilet. We've got the girl who isn't, or presumably isn't. I know she can be tested, so I wonder if she can be one. I don't know how to test the girl either. But we've had a nerdy guy and now this one, so theoretically, we're in a position where we can have somebody killed, which is a pisser. So we need to let this person know. Hi, you open or not? What do you want? Create a bear? Draw? Ham leg? Don't know. Give whatever. You open? Yes, no. Tell me to come here so I can. How did you find my house? Sea City? Live there. Saw your house? Walk over here. Not hot here. You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? Tell me more. What? Strange thing to say. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. Bull Arena. Well, you decide what we do. We need the cat, so you're coming in. Poor dancer freezing cold. So sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. We got the kitty. Look at the kitty. I'm genuinely worried we're gonna have the girl die again. Like, really, really worried about it. The entire squad of soldiers that just arrived yesterday is dead. Looks like there's a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street. One of them was missing his head. Did a creepy pale stranger kill them all? No. No idea. The creepy pale man, or pale creepy man even, was standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in the helmet. It's the head of a soldier. His face. Hey, Daddy. He's got a sexy pose. He's got like the, you know, the rocker pose. He's gonna have the other arm out, but you know when you go shirtless, just like to the Jesus Christ pose. It's the head of a soldier. His face frozen in a terrified grimace. Not sure what scared him more. A pale visitor or his own impending death. Your neighbor's house, which he had just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. Seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you overcome a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Well, the girl is alive at least until I click the bed. I don't know what the numbers are of visitors versus non-visitors. So... Fuck! I'm really worried she is. We're just skipping through all this. Just so I can check. So we've got a new one, hairless armpits. She's always in the kitchen. She's still alive. Thank fuck. Yeah. So, it was the Sun Man who died. It's a weird cult guy. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now, 891-533, and we'll connect you with a perfect conversation partner. It's phone sex line. We're checking you. Kitty's here, what more do you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open the door, ask yourself, what for? Why am I for? So it's same to me, place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want to do nothing, not you. What matters is to keep the place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? You test me? Yes. Be sure of something. We'll test our eyes first. Now the most interesting part. I have things written on purple, see? I mean, they're red as fuck. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So how I feel? That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor Big Idiot. What about you? Got something to share? What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some is actually pretty damn fascinating. Take this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims that visitors aren't real. They're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense when you really think about it. They consider overpopulation a known problem, yes. It's simply a truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has to handle it, Something to share? We need a test, yeah. By all means, just be aware. Testing me could lead you to learn things you wish you hadn't. You're gonna do armpits. Armpits, you say? That's unusual. So you got hairy armpits. You're clean. See the hair? Natural barrier. This slows evaporation, keeps electrolytes in. Those who get rid of it are letting themselves be controlled by perspiration, making themselves vulnerable. So you're good. But mommy, tell me what happened. I don't know. They came and started talking. Dad said they were wrong, and then they said, Daddy. I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's just absorbed in her grief. We need a tester. I don't know what to check with her though. She's probably got red eyes and cry. She's a little girl, so she's not gonna have hairy armpits. They're pretty wide. I don't know what game we're playing. Oh yeah, Daddy once told me about a game like that. So you split into two teams. One team hides the treasure. They also draw a prison where they take over people. Another team has to run away and find the treasure, but they can't get caught. Oh, and everybody's got a weapon. Only Daddy said they use sticks. I remember it's called Cops and Robbers. Did you play the game when you were little too? Want to play with me? Oh, didn't even get to hide the treasure yet. I don't have anything special to hide. I think she's going to be a visitor. I think she's a visitor. They shouldn't have made her be one. Or her teeth are white. I don't know what to do. Hands. Cut my own nails already. It's not very good at it yet. Look, see? My nails are clean. We'll keep her around. Pretty nice, right? Trimming myself. I did it myself. I'm gonna go. I want to be alone. Yeah, you can be left alone. We trust you enough for now. Meow. See, we get the basement now with the cat. I don't know what this does. Kill my owner. Oh, your owner was definitely a visitor. They had very red eyes. Let's call for rest first. I don't know what we're gonna order. I think the cat food. So we can order Injinka, we can order coffee, we can order cat food. Now what cat food does is nothing can happen that night. So even if we have a visitor in our midst, no one can die. Coffee obviously allows more testing. I think we've got... I don't know, like, is tomorrow the last day of, like, coffee? And we're back down to 2. Alright, we're gonna get the coffee, the cat food. No, it's not 8-4. Is that 8-9? 8-9. 1, 5, 3. We're gonna have some phone sex. This is like Omegle, where it's just people jerking off non-stop. Hello, you reached phone roulette. We'll connect you. Perfect. Omegle's banned now, isn't it? They got banned because of like nonsense or something. Are they literally like going to check if that? Like my memory of that's correct. If that's actually what happened. They now got TV. Ugh, it's such a bummer, man. I didn't use Omegle. I had used it like way back in the day, like I'm talking about. Ten years ago, easily, if not longer. Yeah, probably longer. Like I'm like thinking us like I was probably like 25 at the time. So we're talking like 14 years ago. I had to figure out how old I am again. But it's just so shitty. Like you get rid of a site just because of shitty people. It sucks, man. Like that. I wasn't using it. I don't really care that it's gone. Ultimately, I just hate the idea of like, oh, we have to shut it down because fucking some people are just scumbags. Oh, 100%. I just mean like it's shit that you have to like clear the pool because someone shits in it. It's like, oh, why does somebody have to shit in the pool? Can we just like not be shitheads? Because I didn't use it. I've got like no sense of loss around it at all. I'm like, I didn't use Omegle. So I haven't used it in 14 years at least. Last time I used it was when I was living in a completely different place. Like completely different city, and I remember using it. And only in the sense of I think it sort of was trending online at the time, like not in a gross way, like sort of you see it still to these days, like the whole thing of like the skip thing, like meme videos floating around, or reels floating around of like funny things happening on it, and those were sort of trending around, so I was like going on it because of that. But even then, it was just like cocks everywhere. It was just like 90% cocks. So it's like, well, why? Like, why am I staying on it, like, just for a bunch of wiener? Like, unsolicited wiener is a bigger part of it. It's just like, and I assume it's just purely like the easiest way to do that numbers, because I imagine people send unsolicited dick pics because 1 out of 1,000 times it works. If you just throw it out there and throw it out there and throw it out there, and eventually, like, somebody is actually like, oh, that's a nice cock. I imagine that's why it happens. 999 times they're going, what the fuck, you disgusting piece of shit. But that one time, they're like, and Omegle like the easiest way to get those numbers without like doing anything. You just like have it on there. People will skip you, and somebody will eventually go, that's a nice dick. Hi, hello. Hello? I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I find out about phone roulette. Well, it used to be chat roulette as well, right? Actually, I think it was chat roulette I used. I don't think I used Omegle, now I think about it. I used to know one, and I can't remember what it was called, but I was thinking about it relatively recently. And it was another one of those websites, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was called. I loved it. I loved hanging out. So it wasn't just like one thing. It would connect you with like multiple people, so like throw you into a random chat room. It was really, really fun. But it's like, again, going on 15 years ago. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden the stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much talking to someone will help me. Make me feel so much better. Do you mind listening to me? Fine. Thank you so much, thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular what you like to know? Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I try to escape the heat and look for the coldest place I could find. Middle of nowhere, and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere. But there's a cold spot in the night circle of hell, then this place isn't bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over, but I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What will happen when the sun stops burning? The visitors might disappear, they could replace our friends and loved ones, and we wouldn't even know. Do you miss your hometown? I miss them, not so much the city, but the people who stayed. Most of all, my best friend. He wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. I promised him we'd keep in touch, that I'd call him, but I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I just realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I don't have anyone I consider close. had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer part of that family. Now that all that's left of him is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't imagine what you've been through. Thanks again for talking with me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? I think that's enough of that. FEMA suggests that visitor phenomena may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. You can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away. Issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take anyone who uses paper for examination. So as I was saying, that I had fucked up at 2 points. One of them was the little girl died, was killed by one of the visitors. The second one was I gave one of these papers to somebody I didn't mean to. And I was like, fuck, they're about to be taken away and that's going to screw things up. So I was like, ah. That's why I'm like, let's restart. That's all for now. Can I go in there at night? Which makes sense. I don't think I would want to go into my basement at night. What the fuck do you want? You can't take another person again. I didn't realize this was random. I thought it was like every few days or so. They're gonna take the little girl, aren't they? I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection on your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? Results weren't conclusive. To study the sun's effect more thoroughly, we need to take somebody else from your household. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. They took the fucking girl. That's fucked. They came back to back. They need to fix that. It should be like every X number of days or something. The fact that like we had it 2 days in a row and we've lost people 2 days in a row and we've lost her as a result. That's fucking horseshit. Yeah, she's hidden behind the text. Behind the chat. That's so ridiculously annoying. I don't know what happens with them. I haven't had them return in my game. I suspect they don't return. I don't know if they get killed or what. Like, I legit am ignorant to what happens with it. But I don't think it necessarily matters in terms of the story. I think it's like literally just a mechanic to make sure you don't game the game. I think that's like the sole purpose of it. It's just like, rather than you just going, alright, we're going to essentially cheat. That FEMA agents taking people away. But it should only really happen either A, every set number of days, so like day 4, day 8, you know, whatever, day 7. Or if you've like overloaded yourself, if you've got like every room filled and you just keep like skipping, otherwise it's gonna happen. Because we've only got her and that other person, right? Sorry, I just got like a ton of notifications on my phone. I've been able to immediately transfer a suspected visit to a quarantine zone and issue them a mandatory appearance. So we got the slip now, which we can give to somebody. Fuck, I forgot that people were coming. So you're still holed up here, I see. I wonder if that was like deliberate, that they'd like remove somebody, then have this motherfucker come. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how I feel about them. I feel it all. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? Can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity, death. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of river. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. We should have a delivery. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do if the one who brought it is for you to support? We shot her. She dead. Why did you ask me to let somebody with a cat into my house? Alpha instantly waits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes will reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot hold it. Perhaps I'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's gonna happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Press the device if you wish, but to this yonder, tasting Portian's doom. I don't know what that means. When I first came, I felt something strange. Feelings now subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. Hope to see you again soon. Oh. Hi, for rest delivery here. Just by the screens and check all the signs to start on a human end. What do you mean how I ended up working in the middle of the apocalypse? Well, what am I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I can make the study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure, when you're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, got an order to deliver. You ready to take it? Yep, boy. Here you go. Cat food times 2. Have a good night. Who else you got? Oi! The whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? Ain't no society no more. Beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. What are you talking about? Mean any of those other houses walk the street? All your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean diddly no more. Simple now. Dear bastards, throw it out. It's winner, winner, chicken dinner. How many houses have you been through? Never stayed in here under too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You're still in proper order here. It's a rare thing, sunshine. Curious to see how you keep it. Well, let you in. Good boy. Power's the name of the game now, sunshine. You either roll with it, or let it roll over you. I'm sorry to bother you. Do you have a moment? This feels so awful. Maybe I could talk to you. What happened? Just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who've been abandoned. I took in those they call tainted. Any child feared there might be a visitor. If those were given an older kindergarten building. Just needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best. But there wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in flames. The other townsfolk did it. They terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, they had the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. And there's nothing I can do but to bring them back. But thank you for listening and letting me in. So we got 2 new people, which means we could lose. Who do we have? I can't remember who's remaining. We obviously had somebody here because we said somebody's here. The gravedigger's gone. Oh, the fortune teller, isn't it? FEMA officials are inspecting the site of a recent massacre. Taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons, preventing looting. Probably inspect the pale visitors surviving against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. His skin has been burned black, but it looks like someone has yanked out the teeth. Their head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat. Probably left behind by the creepy pale visitor. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. Strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. Well, we gotta go to bed and deal with what comes. No one died. It's a plus side. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are sweeping across forest regions. Experts believe that abnormally high soil activity is to blame. While full-scale disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. This is dispatch. Check quarantine status, zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosion at 0300 hours. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledge initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Damn. Those poor children. Are you okay? See, I accidentally clicked hand FEMA notice over to one of the other characters. And sort of screwed me over a wee bit. Yes, I suppose. I don't know. Don't understand how supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified that they'd kill a child? In chaos, reason's the first thing to go. But don't people realize that killing children is... Can't even find the words. How should unmask us? Perhaps we're not the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from underground. Perhaps we're the real monsters. Let's do the photo first, find if you must. We don't get any of the dark patches of her. So clever. So we're gonna trust you're okay. You think you're okay, really? We got a problem. Yeah, mate. Why should people as animals? Let me ask you something. What are we really? We kill? We eat what we kill? We don't lose any sleep over it. It's natural, innit? Beside of the year, they put us on a leash. Lucky for us, those days are behind us. What do you mean? Simple, really. Basic and understandable truths that have been replaced by what's once sense of society. There's a pack. That pack's an alpha. You unfriend the pack, they die. That's a code I can get behind. The worst thing, a sheep in wolf's clothing. I mean a wolf in sheep's clothing. Now I'm talking about those cowards you lot call visitors. Hiding underground like rats waiting for us to go soft. They pop out using human morals. They play with our not pity because themselves harder to kill. We bear our fangs for a reason. Mind them, we're the beasts here. They'll run us out. We need to test you. I don't know if that looks like he could be one. Let's test his teeth. Get too close, I'll slip his teeth right at your neck. Ooh, they look kinda white. He's got gold ones, but he's got like... I'm gonna leave him alone for now, though. I don't think that's full blown. Still digging for those papers? Precisely. We've got plenty of where those came from too. You interested? You take this one for instance. It claims FEMA are the visitors. And since those suits are wear to cover their head to toe, there's no possible way to test them. Sounds plausible, no? Fascinating. Particularly note FEMA stands for Facility for Eradicating Mankind Altogether. Perhaps for something else. I mean, I'm sold. We're gonna feed the cat, I think. You see, I can't figure out what we do here. Where's the pussycat? There you are. Death will pass by hunger, where no one can be killed tonight, which is lovely. Did I type that in wrong? I think I did 411 rather than 441. Yeah, we can't get any food again. Motherfuckers. Alright, we're gonna sleep. And game, I mean. Oh, we haven't watched TV yet. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. The signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wearing a foolproof way? Introducing a new revolutionary, aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes soul's energy, allowing you at home discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo. If you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, a word from my sponsor. They won't stop your field drive. With Injinka, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating vintage drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? Order now for 4S delivery. Why the fuck is it so cold on like one side of me? It's such a weird thing to say, but... Is anybody at the door? Oh. So no one else is coming tonight, would they? That was a waste of fucking cat food. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. It seems no one is willing to let them in. We just got the whole city on fire outside. The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who try to run. Nearby stands a man responsible, a female officer. It was a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. Left with a single thought, things will only get worse. Beautifully bleak. Well, nothing else. We interrupt this program for breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instruction. Remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, special report on the nature of the visitors. Gonna hit us, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting anyone trying to leave. It's coming true. I don't know what's going on, I just want out of here. Someone please Yeah, I legit got a bunch of pickled food, a ton of potatoes. We've only got 2 tests again. Why are you staring at my gun? See now for you, governor. You keep everyone in line, showing you're in charge. Nice digs you got and all, spacious. People drop by often. But the company you keep. Like some of your visitors? It's not a sheep's and wolves clothing I'm worried about, governor. It's weak fucking wolves. Your pack has no backbones. People come and go as they please. Biggest, strongest, and stick with them or the dead way. Simple as. I'm gonna throw them out? Leave them alone. Your authority crumbles, governor. I'll call you soft. This is just a weakness in disguise. Gonna be a ruthless visitor. Bang. Weak. Bang. Old. Bang. You bang the old? That's how you make them fear you. That's how you lead. I'm not a murderer. Who are you trying to fool, sunshine? I can see it in your eyes. You're a killer. Cold-blooded too. Don't pretend your hands are clean. Used to run these streets. People feared me, respected me. You wondered how long it takes a soul to rot. Been going for a long time. Butts and all. One day, the kid refused to give me a ride. If I let it slide, my name wouldn't mean squat. So I broke every bone in his body. But his kid remembered the lesson. People continued to respect me. I'm gonna have to test you again, sorry, bud. We'll do the armpits. I think he would have hairy armpits, looking up. He does have hairy armpits. So, he's probably clean. How long have you been a teacher? What, about 3 months before the cataclysm? But I was hardly a model teacher. I didn't love the job back then. Kids were just noisy and exhausting. Cataclysm changed it. It opened my eyes. You know, anybody whose children could have been a rock star, a politician, a parent. But now they can never hold a guitar, never go to school, never grow up. They'll forever remain an army of dreamers. I remember the day when one of the kids came running in, crying, saying his parents were afraid of him. They thought he was a visitor, and so they threw him out. Didn't know where else to go, so he came to me, to the kindergarten. Someone can no longer hold back her tears and begins to cry. Forgive me. Got something to share? So what do you uncover this time? Visitors, skinwalkers. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi novel, right? But that's just it. Listen to this. One report talks about a pale man wandering the streets. Though no, I must note, Norfolk made a rather obvious mistake. They claim that there are two pale, creepy-looking figures out there. One seen through windows, one seen standing at doors. Okay, I think this is a joke, this one. I think... So, when the demo came out, a lot of people thought the one you see at the windows and the one at the door were two separate characters. And I never believed they were. I think it's just the two art styles are very, very different. The window art style versus the up-close art style are just different. Quite different art styles, full stop. So I think it's always meant to be the same guy. I think the one that you see at the window holding the skull and all that shit is the one that knocks on your door. Poppycock. Isn't it obvious that the same entity? I dare guess the window stored it off his room, perceptual area. Still fascinating stuff, no? I mean, it's literally just like an Easter egg joke at the comments online. I'll check your armpits. Armpits, you said that's unusual. Oh, we did the armpits already? Yeah, we did that. I meant to test a woman, actually, I think. Oops. Let's see what we can order. Why? I should have been able to order today. I'm gonna try calling again. I'm gonna give food. See what happens if we call. Now. 711-441. We should have been able to call today. Yeah, it's fucked. Walked. Oh well. What are the visitors? Ghost creatures from the deep underground? No, it's neither. A sci-fi novel with a cheap headline. It's a new reality. I need to take a piss. really, really badly, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to put intermission on. I'll be back in like a minute, 2 minutes. Bye. Way back. We continue to probe about the visitor's true origin. The aliens, Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are just baseless theories. Studies show that visitors is a human who's come in contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown. And FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitors. If you believe you're exposed or unsure you might be a visitor, call FEMA hotline on. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Even the hardest worker needs a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes for real men. Scammers company is not liable for any harm that occurs to the lungs or the lifespan. Consume at own risk. Cigarettes, I believe, will fill up your energy completely. Oh shit! That knock on the door actually scared me that time. It's just the fact I timed it with like pushing the button. Yo! So this guy, I was in the demo. And I believe this guy's always a visitor. It's like a sort of Among Us reference. You see all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? Here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. We're just running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They just need to be happy is what I'm saying, for real. It's here. You gotta hustle when you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise up and grind, you feel me? You should leave. Well, see, you're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that first. My bad. I just go into your neighbors more. I just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Whoa. How's life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? Still your money to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking my looks lately, even more than they used to. Not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I used to pray my father would drop dead. Is that enough? Did you grow up with an abusive father? That's awful. I'm glad it's behind you. Letting go of anger is hard. Forgiveness is even harder. I feel the same, baby. You talk about it if you want to, and if you let me in, we might even be able to work, deal with pain, and heal together. We all need some form of comfort these days. A little care, a little affection. Sure, come in. Let's escape from those horrors of this world together, just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity.
Hey. Can you let me in, pal?
What happened to you?
I caught them in their son. I put out forest fires. I'm the only one left of my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. They're on shift eternally.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep putting out those fires. Wish I could have died back then instead of those guys. But they made pretty clear that I've done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I do is rely on human kindness.
You can come in too.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. You give us a slip of my word before we put the fires out. Some man did telling us a reported FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if anyone who dies and drops dead? Yeah, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away and use it for something else.
I think we're gonna give it to him. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed? Did FEMA take his family? We might embrace this, but there's no answers, only guesses. On the path stands an armed man with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket's covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? What if the case you hope you're not his enemy? group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering amongst themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. Is there any place left to hide from this? Any place in the world? Ain't going that nice. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding an incident that unfolded in the city. It seems that one of the city's quarantine zones has been under attack by an armed individual. The suspect's motives remains unclear, and at this time it's unknown if the attack had any accomplice. Notably, several unverified individuals have also escaped the quarantine zone. The silence is the harbinger of death. The sinister quiet that drains the soul. The worst is emptiness in the ringing. The distant thundering will now over and louder. The bell tolls for us, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy forts caught in webs of wax, and the venom nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky substance. Serum and undanis, serum and undanis, serum and undanis. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of the corpse disposal. I'm just gonna move the text back down. The chat box. And I'm gonna use the radio. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw it was there. It wasn't human. So we got two people. We got you. Yes, baby. Is there something on your mind? Do you ever feel it, baby? The fear that I might not be human? Can we check your ears? Is it your fetish, baby? Tell me, I don't mind. Your ears look normal. So what do you like about them so much? Maybe we can explore. I think you're okay. No, don't want to deal with you right now. You keep talking about packs. Why don't you have one of your own? Why, you got yours? Why have you got yours? I asked first. I can answer that unless you know you're better. Or he told you. When I should have, now it's your turn. So the conversation's over. We don't need to test them. I don't mean to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to the other dude. So goddamn hot. I want to test you. Look at his teeth. I think if he's got white teeth after all of this, it's a fucking clear sign he's a visitor. Take a look. Don't judge too harshly. I'm supposed to smoke and a trip to the dentist. We will give you the FEMA notice, though. What? You're giving it back? Now they're gonna come for me. Well, sucks to be you, though. Still nothing there. Let's talk to you. Got something to share? What if it's true? And what is truth anyway? It's a fluid concept, one shaped by perspective. One man's truth is another man's delusion. What one's good, and another might rightly see as evil. Humanity's been arguing over the virtues since time immemorial. Now our moral compasses are more off kilter than ever. If your belief is as strong as mine is, turn to truth. Quite an intriguing article. Now, what were we talking about? It's the truth. If there's one thing you remember, let it be this. There's only one truth. The visitors are brain parasites. Must wear earplugs at all times. Don't give them the slightest opportunity. Anyhow, I've got more reading to do, so would you mind? I need to focus. Those poor children. I'm sorry for yesterday. I don't mean to upset you. It's alright. I'm I'm okay now. I feel better. But that boy, after he came to me, I realized how defenseless his children are, especially when things fall apart. I started taking in every abandoned soul I could. I listened to their stories. It was unbearable to hear how some of the parents discarded them without a second thought. As if the cataclysm was enough excuse to abandon a child. Perhaps they never wanted children in the first place. We can probably order stuff now. I imagine. I think we want coffee again. However, it's cozy, more than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. Thought I might end up the streets before dawn. And you, how do you feel? I'm fine, survival's what's important. I like that attitude, looks good on you. But don't bottle it up, okay? Emotions have a nasty way of spilling out, right when you even want them to the least. Don't be shy to talk to me about it sometime. If not with me, someone, anyone. Promise you to me that much, okay? Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe the lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed up in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to our lockdown measures, imposed corpse disposal surrounding the areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's late for now. Stay tuned. Let's go to sleep. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where it's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Let us just do our job. We have the situation under control. Have to head someone over to you again? Yes. This time we'll need to fuck off. You're not taking two. Does it matter who? Just hand over 2 of your residents now. Everything will be back to normal soon. No, I'm done. Fuck's sakes. Have your way. You enjoy your view behind me? That's why heaven's been stepping assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. So we lost a nerdy guy, conspiracy theorist, and the cooked guy. You're getting back soon. Thank you. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, it is mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you, yes. You look like some coldest freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There'll be no need for it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. You don't believe in salvation? No. Not unless it's coming from death herself. She's already there. We simply are helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? We must prefer the burial rites and ways in you. Your house is perfect for it, yes. This influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. You must survive long enough to complete the task. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is burdened to another? Watch for my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there's no other way. Now just shoot you out. You think we are few that will carry the torch of faith? Others will come when you sleep. They'll douse your walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? Perhaps let them stay, yes. I doubt it shall take very long.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor.
Who are you?
Someone who clean up the filth. My neighbors was dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me.
What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you look visitor-proof?
Visitor-proof? You mean the necklace? Yeah, that's a good term. I have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses, how many towns I've purged. Pull a single tooth from each visitor. The easiest trophies to take.
Looks like fingers there. I think there's teeth there, but
If one really leaves a picture of me, I take something else.
so why are you here?
Hold it. You've already asked questions, now ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood, any threats you should keep an eye out for?
I think you visited an annihilated entire patrol.
Just one, half naked, so wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting as you saw him. Yeah, I believe he did. He don't look like somebody who talks in the habit of spreading rumors. With my attention, we're back again.
Fucking hell. Hello, delivery here. We're kind of down. My co-worker got taken by female. Morning check, same as always. The nurse's eyes, red. God damn it. That was it. They hauled him off. Not even knowing what happened to him, or if they ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from lack of sleep? You gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Oh, wait, Sammy. Hope you're well. Got one?
Don't stress it, we'll be fine.
How you doing, Sammy? Hope you're well. Lovely to see you.
Fine, what's fine? What's fun even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, the damn sun.
I'm not too bad. I'm actually feeling sick, which is worrying me a little bit. But I'm sure I'll get over it. I'm sure it's just tiredness, to be honest. But we're all good. We're good. We're good. I'm actually feeling good, to be honest with you. I'm getting loads done now. Loads being done. I've been repairing ceilings. I've been painting stuff. I've been sanding stuff. No, stop being sick. Stop it. No! What could it get worse, baby? Day it gets crazy. Love my picture. Yeah, exactly. I can wear like tank tops and just flex, lift weights. I'm not painting like painting pictures. I haven't done that in a long time. I used to do art. I don't think I have my art book anymore. If I do, I think I know where it might be. But I used to do painting. I used to paint pictures and stuff. Like a long time ago. I used to be into art. I used to be a lot more active in terms of, like, just committing to doing stuff. So I used to draw, I used to paint, I used to do music. These days I just don't. I don't commit to things. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do this. But no, more so there's a few things I'm painting for like houseworky stuff. One is, I don't know if I ever mentioned to you, but I mentioned on the stream before. Several years ago, the downstairs ceiling caved in from some water leakage. So some water leaked, didn't notice it, ceiling fell through, and then I was like, oh, there we go. Hey, Palmer, how you doing? I'm not a dork, you're a dork. So, like, after 4 years, probably, finally decided to repair it, which means obviously do all the stuff, plasterboard, all that shit, but need to repaint it to match the rest of the ceiling. The other things that I've done is use the excess plasterboard. My laundry has like a laundry sink, and I've seen them before. I grew up with it, with having like a board over the laundry sink so you could do stuff with the laundry sink area, like have it as a table. So I just painted a board. Other thing I need to paint that hasn't happened yet, which will probably happen tomorrow, is painting my bookcase. Yes, they're gone. They who you speak of is gone. So that's probably going to be a bit more interesting painting out of all the things we listed. Other stuff is like very, very housebooky. That one is like completely sanding down the bookcase and turning it into something a bit more pretty. But that's where I've been all day today. Actually, not all day, like all day, like day. And then went to visit family. But, geez, it's been a lot of shit. Like, a lot of stuff getting done. That stuff's been okay. Stuff that I've not liked. Hey, Pete, hope you're doing well as well. I'm grooving to the somber music. I don't mind that stuff. Here's just two things, like, I've never been like super home improvement minded. Like I just, I'm like, I don't know how this thing works because I'm like using a buzzsaw to like chop wood. I'm like, I don't know how a fucking buzzsaw works. I've got big scares. I'm using buzzsaws like cut holes in ceilings. I'm like, I don't know how this works. I guess. So it's all like a bit above me, but it's working. The stuff that bothered me more was needing to get like electricians and like rewire the whole fucking house, which is going to cost a lot. But some of it does need rewiring. It just does. Because it's an old house, it's no longer to standard, or it's not to modern standards. The current wiring isn't to modern standards, so if an electrician comes in, there's a problem when, well, at least here, I don't know if it's the same in States, I don't know if it's the same in UK, but if an electrician comes over and it's like, your stuff is no longer to modern standard, if they touch anything, they have to like rewire the entire section they touch to bring it up to modern standard. They can theoretically ignore it if they're not touching it, but if they touch it, they can't just rewire one box and be like, job done. They have to rewire the whole area that fuse is connected to. So to get stuff done, it's going to be fucking expensive. Alright, I gotta move on. Take your order and be on your way. We got coffee! Have a good night. Please don't tell me this name is somebody else. Fuck off.
Hello, there he is.
Wonder why it took a lot of me. Let me tell you, man. Do you mind if I pop in and rest a minute? How long were you walking?
Well, because it's just long anyway.
Mad? No.
Take yourself.
You're at home?
How many steps have you taken here?
Have you been walking for a long time? That's been surely.
But I marched for more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the difference between you and I, dearie.
I don't Apollo, do you need something?
Fat. What does anyone need dairy?
Roof over my head? Share a story or two. Lie down and close my eyes peacefully. And air to breathe, I guess. I need for much. I just really boring living all by one's lonesome is all. Come on in. I can tell you'll be very entertaining host. Maybe I'll find out what's been going on around here. Please tell me that's it. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Not even me, no. Small groups are carrying their belongings. Gather nearby. They whisper carefully. They'll be heard by the female officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and moving into former residents' homes. And that hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that you better not go outside. It's horror-ish. I honestly... I haven't seen any jump scares yet. So, the concept for it is... there's been an explosion on the sun, and it's no longer safe to go out during the day. The Earth is just so astronomically hot, if you step out during the daytime, you die. For whatever reason, the sun exploding has brought about what are called visitors, who have dug themselves out of the ground, and will visit everybody's house. Like, they'll knock on your door and say, "Let me in, let me in." They look human in every way other than, like, a few telltale signs that you learn throughout the game. But if you don't have good people in with you, the visitors can just come in and kill you. So yeah, the atmosphere for this is very hard. There's no jump scares in it, but like the narrative is very, very horror based. So you got to let people in, but when they come in, you've got to sort of look at them and go, I can test your eyes. If they're bloodshot, you're potentially a visitor. It also appears like all the stuff you can test people for. Test their teeth. If their teeth are perfectly white, they're a visitor. If their fingernails have dirt under them, they're a visitor. If their eyes are bloodshot, they're a visitor. If they've got bald armpits, they're a visitor. If their photos have black splotches on it, they're one. And another one that I have never seen actually work is if they've got a bug in their ear, like an insect in their ear, they're a visitor. And we're going to learn another one coming up soon. But as you've noticed, like, all of those things could theoretically be caused by something else, right? So, like, are they actually bad people, or are they just a normal person? A group evicted by FEMA had settled into your neighbor's ruins. The little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. Fuck off, Palmer, you fucking asshole. You fucking dick brick. Now there's jump scares because Palmer's here. How long can they... fucking asshole. How long can they keep hiding? Let's go to sleep. I don't know if we've let anybody in bad. We've got nobody bad in so far. Nobody died last night. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA are currently assisting the victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to the overcrowding in existing faculties, the city... Look at those eyes. The agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will temporarily be housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding Gums. An individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. Remember, stay where you are and await further instruction. That's the latest for now. Next up, this was a report on a dangerous new cold. Let's listen to the radio as well. It's not on that frequency. This is an evicted resident speaking. Hi, evicted resident. If FEMA kicked you out like they did with us, we're sheltering in the basement of the burned house. Oh. That's not going to end badly at all. It's close to the hermit's place. Where the hermit? Me. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Have we got a problem? Well, I don't like you, so we're giving you the FEMA notice. If we give people this notice, that means every so often. So as I say, if you got people in your house that are normal humans, we're okay. We can't be killed. However, the game mechanic to stop us just like gaming the system of like keeping people in and like never letting anybody else in the house. FEMA, the government organization, will come around and take people at random. We've lost people, like a ton of people already, including like a little child. But if we give people a notice, that means that person specifically will be taken. And this guy's a cunt, so we gotta get rid of him. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Keep talking about people. We've already said that. Oh, daring me, I'm getting old. Where you from? City born, I am daring. Had me a little hut in the Pirates. No wee cottage in the country. No crumbly old husband or grandbaby to speak of. So I sit myself down on the bench most days. Can feel a bit of life there, you see. And oh, the things out here. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. How can you feel life when everybody around you is dropping like blooming flies? Step into a stairwell, there's always some poor soul lying there covered in white cloth. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than keep watching such sorrow. So off I popped, told it off looking for a place where there's still stories to hear and life to feel. And looky here, fate's led me straight to your door, dearie. Now I'm no church goer, but at times like these, well, feels like heaven itself guided my steps. We're gonna test you. How are your teeth looking? My teeth? I mean, they're pretty white. You've only got a few. And those whole teeth there. I damn, I could rip them all out. I'm gonna have to test you again. I don't know how you check the gums. I legit don't know. Each time you do a test though, it takes one of your energy. So you can only test X number of times a day. Do the eyes. Fuck, you're a visitor. You got white teeth. And you got red eyes. You're fucking done. So that's what my life on. She gotta go. You don't believe me? Want to check? Hey! I used to gaze at people's eyes too. This reminds me of those days. Bye-bye. Fair. I don't mind. What does it matter to me, dearie? I just want to sit in for a long time now. And she was. Sucks to be you, bitch. We got cultists in the house now as well. Take her outside. Nah, she can just stay there. She brings a room to give her pee. Gosh. And she can't go outside, it's daytime. we are gonna have coffee. Yeah. He's just like chilling here, just like looking at the wall, going, "Ah, yeah, got an old lady with no head. What a day." Let's talk to a sexy girl. Yes, baby. There's something on your mind? Saw something strange last night. You did? What was it? Your belly, it was bigger. I mean, like, I was pregnant or something? Oh, hello, baby. It's okay, baby. I'm glad you felt like being upfront with me. For your interest, Sammy, this is also done by the same studio that did, what the fuck is that game called? It's gone from my brain. Buckshot Roulette. Same studio published this as Buckshot Roulette. So, it would be up your alley. Same. I thought I recognized those tits. Maybe you're just under a lot of pressure. You're responsible for a lot of other people right now. I get it, baby. When every sunrise could be your last, it's hard to be responsible for yourself, let alone others. You don't even know if you'll live to see tomorrow. Yeah, it scares me. It takes guts to say it out loud, baby. But what can we really do with fear, huh? Can you sit with the idea that life's gonna be finite? That we're gonna die? We're gonna extinct. What matters is where you find your salvation. Does it even exist anymore? Nah. You know these stupid cult people, lost souls, just like countless others who blighted this earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we found a path to it, death. Why did it tremble before it? Is it truly for the unknown they fear? Or lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look normal. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, Hormona. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. That torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mental teaches us neither heaven nor hell. That is something else. But I haven't seen him grasp it. I haven't seemed to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we even truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she truly beyond comprehension entirely? That did not quench our mentor's will, for in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of death and mountains of bones and reach her. Death. You look like one of those babies that looks like they're 50 plus or like one at the same time. They're talking about RuPaul. I mean, who doesn't want to go see RuPaul, to be fair? Worry not, Homer. We won't be in any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and do not wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. No. We're gonna test you just randomly. No bugs in your ears. Let's see if we can order food. Neighbor's gone. Female, you don't need to do. Psychics, you don't need to do. They can't do any food delivery for us. Phone relay, I think, is done now. Oops. 891-533. Remember phones like this? I don't. Yep. Nothing else. Hey, Pussycat. We're gonna save. And we're gonna go to sleep. Fuck. That scared me that time, the door knocking. Hey, is it going to Poncho and Purple Heavy by here? If you're looking for the brothel, it's up the street. Did I not talk like that about my daughter? Oh shit! Been searching for her since this whole mess began. No clue where she is. Second I find her, we're leaving this place. And she ain't, yeah, bye. Wait, hold up. I need shelter for a few days. Fima's looking for me because I know things. Certain things the government wouldn't want anyone to find out. I swear, as soon as Fima leaves the area, I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors come from. Come on in. Thanks. Yeah, many people who left today who actually help folks out. People like you are the ones who make it through this nightmare. So you and I, we're immortal. So you're a crazy person. Jesus. You feel that. Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes. Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there's at least two of us inside your house, you open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't think... If that guy we let in is a visitor, I don't know if the cultists can be visitors. We tested one cult member, they were clear. The girl's clear. We killed the old lady. I think this character knocks on your door throughout the whole game, and this is like the big bad they sort of reference multiple times, and like at one point you look out the window and they're holding like a decapitated skull and they're like just waving at you. Did you give That's what I forgot. Fuck. But I don't know if the other two cultists are clear, and I don't know if the new guy that came in is clear. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even if we're a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls, changes are the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Look at this dickhead. Hello, friend. Say, are you armed? Yeah, I got a gun. Okay, then you can take any out-meeting visitors that show. Look, geez, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to turn you against anyone. It's just when some armed lunatic or some interrogator guy keeps asking me as a visitor. Yeah, You've already been possessed up the butthole. Good thing you didn't see me. You might have snapped my neck right then and there, you know. One day I'll learn to kill too. Then I won't be the one living in fear, they will. Why are you so fixated on killing? Oh jeez, do I sound off to you? I'm gonna come across like some maniac just... People with every wing that, oh, I've never heard it fly, but now some people like me just don't last. I'm scared of what will happen, but I don't fight back, you know? That's why I need to, figure out if I'm so against it. Yeah, come on, Anne. Thank you, Brent. There's no telling how much after you test me. Can you show me how you do it? How you kill a visitor when it's still deaf in the face? So what, we're meant to point a gun at him? Oh my god. Hello?
I want that juicy shack meat.
PLS, don't report me to FEMA.
We won't report you to FEMA. Or will we? Old bleached ass Sammy with her bleached bumhole, her bloodshot eyes, and her dirty fingernails. Sending you to FEMA. Put it for being FEMA L. Well played. Points on that one inconvenience. That was good. Thanks for the sub. Love you, Sammy. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There's so many jackasses out here. If you don't want them, well, too late. What are you talking about? Everyone, really. All them fuckers who only kept in check by faith or whatever bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. They're just fucking animals. After all the shit with visitors wasn't enough, that was the deal with them too. Fuck. You're alright? What's got you so wound up? Don't take it personally, just. All the shit with the sun, and the fucking visitors. Feels like humanity's gotten right in there in a casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music, and no one's had use for that shit anymore. Could you sing me a song? No, she's not trying to part of either camp. Yeah, you should fuck off. Fuck. Fucking fuck. Fine, look, I'll fucking... How about I give you this Energica? Will you let me in there? I get to live, you get a cold, refreshing beverage. Everyone's fucking happy. Deal? Energy drink worth the risk. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. And no, I won't be beating anyone up. I take my anger on myself so no one has to suffer. You're normal. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Two female officers stand by the lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they finally got her around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Doxed. Sammy's been doxed. Jinkies. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on the tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. An armed visitor hunter holds the group of survivors at gunpoint. It's probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and Craig's voice yelling. Who will survive in the new world? Not those guys. Well, sucks to be them, I guess. We're going to sleep. Shit, we let an imposter in. So it looks like someone died last night. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives are still remaining at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. We must deploy a team to address the threat. The agency has announced new identifying signs of potentially dangerous individuals. Skin irritation. The investigation onto the attack is still ongoing, but the attack who acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about visitors, call FEMA online on blah blah blah. As always, stay where you are, await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, report on unfolding situation at Equatoria Bell. She's still alive. I'm worried one of these fuckers died. Shit! We couldn't let any of these pricks die. So that's going to be a problem. I genuinely don't know. To everyone listening, we was trying to jam all signals. Okay, fair point. But we're specifically told not to let one of them die. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. In the city. They're trying to blame it all on a psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. So was the psycho? If you're still in the city, not safe. Avoid being they kill you. I'm gonna take a look at here, Foist. There's still nothing here. I don't understand this place. No one there. So you're new. I think the person sitting up on the thing was new as well. Nothing with your ears. I'm not gonna read that stuff because you're the fucking visitor. Old white. What? The one that fucking white. That's a simple hygiene you fuck with. Sometimes I clench my door so hard I can hear it creak. It's only fucking crazy that I can't catch myself too late every damn time. I mean, you had a fucking mind dick week. I just showed you my teeth. Well, you bust. Completely fucking heartless bastard. Looks like you're a visitor. Just saying. Showed you my teeth. Please answer. Man, I'm dying for a drink. What do you mean when you said you're immortal? Well, you could shoot yourself in the head and see for yourself if you wanted. But I recommend doing that if I were you. Of course, we're not immortal in the way you're thinking. After death, reincarnate and live again. And then we die once more, and the cycle of rebirth continues on. Well, we're gonna test him anyway, so we're gonna go check his butthole. I was reading about this game initially, and one of the ones that they were gonna put in this, but they couldn't get it in. He does look a bit like Richard Hammond. You're fucking right. Was that visitors wouldn't have any pubic hair. So you were meant to check their pubes, but they couldn't. They'd lose like a lot of audience if they did that. I know how it sounds, but if you wanted to see what I've seen, you'd understand. Maybe visitors were once human and reborn. Can't say for sure, but I don't know how this shit works. I'm certain nature keeps plenty of secrets from us. I'll find my daughter one day. I'm not sure if I do it in this life though or the next, but I will. Because we never truly die. Is there like a whole thing about this being a video game? Nah, that's not proper white. I'm gonna test you out of just like sheer curiosity. I mean, those are white as hell. ask you again, do not obstruct that path. Unwise, brother, very unwise. Okay, they weren't. We just shot an innocent person. Let's just walk into the sun. After that shit. Good night. Let's see what happens. Her belly's getting bigger. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world's about to end. Keep playing games, we'll take everyone in this house. What the fuck is the point of your agency if you do nothing but working? If nothing you're doing is working, bro. I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. If we break down the door and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, we end up with 2 people right now. Now the first to try to resist us, we dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. Not handing over anyone else. It's like talking to a fucking wall. Here's what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate. Break down your door, take everyone, we leave you behind to die alone. So we lost those 2. We're taking 2 people now, and we'll be on our way. Not the handsome, not Richard Hammond. Well, we're lost. Because his flock are dead. There's always time. How fair my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead? You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. That's ominous. I'm back. Trying to find someone I mentioned. Tried to find it someone I mentioned, no luck. Went for a few houses, this place crawling visitors. The FEMA give up on this town or just this block. How do you spot a visitor? It's the same way you do, I bet. TV and radio spill it out for us. Once that's enough to put him down, you don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know about that stocky guy who wears blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl. Not sure how old. His wife? Well, fuck the wife. His house burned down, I haven't seen him since. Show me you know one of them. Any part of you would do. Got a gun, fuck a pipe here, we'll both go down shooting him. Shit. Show me your hands. We got clean hands. Should it? Of course they're fucking clean. Let me tell you something, here's a tip. Once we look normal, they're always the first to turn. I'm gonna time for your bullshit. I'll test you properly next time. Phew. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near their bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took them as trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. I'm gonna go check the windows. I actually forgot until I got to the last window. I was like, oh yeah. They're gonna kill us. Cold as powerful firewood and huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will probably reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? I think they're gonna burn us. On the road stayed a crazed man. It was a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know there are people in quarantine? Well, if we die, we die. I don't want to... I got an achievement. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. As new threat has emerged, members of the cult have been sighted in the outskirts of the city. Some suggest they may be preparing a ritual which involves open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in recent attacks in the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing situation, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. To assist the troubled times, the agency has announced a new identifying sign, fungal growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on the conditions at the polls. Oh. She did. I heard a baby cry. Let's do the radio. They shouldn't have if that it would have okay, I don't know what that means. I think everybody in the house is actually clean because we didn't let anybody in new last time. We've only got one person. There's gonna be like some puzzle was in there. There's a fucking baby up in the thing. Yeah. We got to find the baby. Where is... How many times do we have to find the baby for one? No. It's a cat. It's not the same. It's not like that red motherfucker. Shit, what? Smoke some kill for these. Clean hands. Some powder marks, nothing major. I have a feeling, Major, you know something that I don't. And there's a baby hidden around here somewhere. Found one up there. It's such a weird thing to say. There's a baby hidden somewhere. Like, is it in the fridge? No. You mentioned you knew about the pregnant woman going. Check the oven. Can't check the oven. I was actually wondering for a second, like maybe. Behind the curtain in our room. I'm not really worried about that. I get it. I didn't even think of the joke. Well played, Samantha. Well played. Oh my god. Is it like an easy way to... Oh, is it gonna be in the basement? Yeah, there's no jokes. There's no jokes in the champagne room. Can't see anything. There doesn't appear to be anything we can interact with, at least. Oh, shit. That's a lot of potatoes. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're well. I don't know. I need to go to sleep as well. It's fucking... Oh, there we go. We've got one person. We got one person in this room. You got the weird guy. Oh, jeez, I hope I learn to kill Lemon Alley. I mean, it's hard to talk about our trial. So I thought, the alleys would be safer, you know? When we went out to the corner, it was like stepping into a graveyard. There's bodies everywhere, dead ones. Some of them were moving, like, they weren't quite dead yet. And at the end of it, like, where there was a man with a gun and he... No. No more, I don't want to remember. But fucking... And then she died. She died. FEMA took everybody from us. Fucking FEMA! Is it knocking? Wait, what? You see that child again, but what's he doing over there? Is it devouring a dog? No, they're pretty close to the animals. It's all, I'm covering it. 1 sec. I'm gonna move my face for a second. Here we go. Oh. No, they're pretty close against the animal's chest. He's dead frozen, unable to move. I want to go to his mother. Was she even truly pregnant? As he pondered this, the world outside fades on view, swallowed by a thick fog. Dog titties. There's no time for this today. I'm gonna see if we can go in the basement first. You're gonna go to basement during daytime, alright, do it. Ooh. You sense a presence nearby. You're still a child yet. That's not what this is about. Something keeps watching you. Choking fog smothers the world, swallowing every sound. The silence envelops the world like cotton. It sounds like people are whispering. You call out an air full still. Is meaning them a good omen? Or are they the harbingers of disaster? The child stirs in their arms.
light in this world that you don't think you can? Is it our salvation or damnation? And it grips you. Three of them yank each other in opposite directions. Where's your gun? 5 miles somewhere, anywhere. What's happening? What is this? Why is everyone dressed like this? More figures emerge from within the fog. You hear the prophet woman says, don't you see? You name the sins of this world. You are our salvation. The child would have led us to the kingdom of horror, a dark temptation. But you will drive the darkness away and usher the coming of paradise. Your sacrifice will save us all. Her words leave you paralyzed. What is this madness? Whatever they mean, one thing is for sure. The child is no longer among the living. Who knows what they'll do to you? You catch a glint of metal nails. Something terrible is about to happen in this town. Child of Doom, you found harboring the new fact. I only got one of the endings. I know there's multiple endings for this. I'm gonna bring my face back up so you can stare at how beautiful I am. I know with the demo there was 3 or 4 endings for it. That's an ending. Don't ask me. We had the Mother ending. Basically. Someone watched the movie Mother, didn't completely understand it. I went, fuck it. Good enough. That sucks as an ending. I'm sure there's way better ones. Particularly because I imagine the game possibly goes a little bit longer. I mean, Sammy's not wrong. The game ends over the credits are running. That's how it's ending. Special effects? No, I'm not a human. Very satisfying ending. Oh, what? Yeah, look. We got one ending. 1 out of 10, it looks like. So there's 10 possible endings. And these are the characters we've met so far. So we've got a few missing, actually quite a lot missing. Of all the different characters you can meet throughout the game. It just like shows you. So there's 56, we've got 39 of them. They want you to play a game a minimum of 10 times. Well, there's 2 things. Well, one, there'll be a real quick ending, which is when the guy comes to your house. The guy that's shirtless comes to your house like multiple times throughout the game. And if you say you're alone, he kills you. So that'd be a really, really easy one. 20 hours? Fuck. I'm not going to do that. I'll probably only do it 1/2 more times. But next stream we'll be doing something else. I should really go to sleep. It is now 3 AM here. It is well and truly past my bedtime.
there is stuff I need to do for the rest of
Pork chop sandwiches.
the pork chop sandwiches. And we are going to raid somebody, because why not? We're going to carry on some love. Provided there's actually anybody online that's worth raiding into. Just looking at my phone skis. Yeah, no jump scares. I'm hoping some good horror games come out for Halloween. And this is not confirmed it anywhere yet. Last year we did an IRL stream where we went around looking for ghosts. Went to a haunted location, or a believed haunted location in the area. Did a little Joe ghost stream. It didn't work too well, but obviously I've learned since then, know how to improve it. I've got more ghost hunting equipment. So, with more equipment, more technology, hopefully if we do it again, it's better, it's sexier, it's going to be all of those things. So we'll see if that's what we do for Halloween. Halloween's still obviously like over a month away. But I think it'll be fun. There's not really anybody online, in all fairness. We'll raid G just cause. But I really should go to sleep. Thanks for hanging out, Pete. Inconvenience, Sammy, lovely to see you all. Thanks for the resub, Sammy. Thanks for hanging out, Pamo. Ghost, thanks for jumping in. And for the first time chat, do feel free to drop a follow if you don't already. If you want to see more shit, I don't know what I'm going to do next time. I think we'll take a little break from this game, just because we've been playing for a while. Probably do a watch along next stream of some shit. Who else has been here? Whoever else has been here and whoever else has been lurking. Thanks for hanging out. Lovely to see you. I'll see you somewhere, sometime in the future. Love you, love you all. Bye 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 bye.